Talk about it Tuesday. Talk about it. Talk about it. Everybody live on the check-in. What city, what state, what country? Talk about it Tuesday. I know we got Dwayne Wade, a topic. Celebrities and their nudes leaking everywhere. Oh, yes. Detroit. President. Somebody tried to join in and fell out. Vegas from Chicago. Those are more what you got to talk about, man. Hello. Come on, man, with this dry live. Talk about it. What you got to talk
Where
about?
You at?
It's your daddy's birthday. You called him and wished him happy birthday?
Hey, go, where you with him right now?
No, I ain't with him right now, but I'm saying, did you call him? Man, we don't talk about it Tuesday, man. I'll hit you back. Naptown in the building. Who joining in, man? Talk about it Tuesday. I'm not finna hold my phone all too long. Let's get it. Naptown, ATL. Trey, what up, though? Talk about it Tuesday. I'm gonna mess around and go back live later. What city, what state? Talk about it Tuesday. Zopound, Two Gully, Sock Passe. Yeah, Weezy got out there jam. That's something to talk about. The point and purpose of Talk About It Tuesday is for y'all to join in, and we gonna talk about it. Okay, here go Elo. Who was that? I don't know. Waiting for Elin Ho, 700. What up, though?
How you doing?
Talk about it. Where you from, man?
From Ghana, you?
From Ghana?
Yeah.
Salute to Ghana. Talk about that festival. The festival going on right now over there, right? The Ghana Fest?
You said?
I know was it started the 23rd to the 29th?
Yeah, I guess, so that we can touch.
Ghana ain't understanding what's happening. Kansas City, he in the motherland. He ain't understanding. He global gangster. He in the motherland. But I know the Ghana Fest going up. Put your hat on, Queen. Who else there? Slim, you tried to go before, but it ain't go through.
What up, man?
What up, though? What's the word?
Shit, man. Shit, I'm about to talk about that ugly motherfucker that was just on here.
Talk about it Tuesday. What city, what state, what country, where you at?
Shit, I'm at the crib. You know where I'm at.
Hey, the people don't know that. What city, what state, what country, where you from?
They know where it's at. Shit, we in the rack. Where it go down there.
All right. Hey, so what's the topics? What's the trending topics? What we talking about?
Shit, I'm trying to stay out the way. Take care of my kids. Shit.
Yeah, that's the best bet.
Everything. I see you be moving around like a motherfucker, though. Boy, you be here well. International, JoJo.
We got to do that. I hear the topics. One of the topics, Dwayne Wade and his son. You know, what's your thoughts on it?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even get into the sports. He is.
Calling his son a girl.
Yeah.
Calling his son daughter.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
Slim and faded out, and he. Let me see who else we got. Slim and fade. Let me see. Mike. Oh, that's Mike. I know that.
Okay.
What up, though? Talk about it Tuesday. What we talking about? So far the topic been Dwayne Wade and his son.
I just heard you talking to a motherfucker overseas. Where you be at? Hey, Joe, it ain't no black motherfuckers up there. Not one black store on the bond, G. None. It's crazy.
That's the you know the gentrification. They moving them around.
Man, listen, man, I don't even smell no pork. They got real chickens running around this bitch. I wish I could turn my camera around. You know how to turn this bitch around?
Tap it. Tap the screen.
Turn it around for me.
The dope girl. What we got? Talk about it, presidential. Happy holidays, but I don't celebrate them. JD, talk about it Tuesday, man. What we talking about? Go live. Presidential that came in. Talk about it.
As soon as you say that, I pop up with a tree, man. What up, it's J-Dub, Presidential King.
Hey, man, you know it's a generational curse, man.
Man.
It's a generational curse. They pass it down, but somebody got to draw the line, man.
And you know what I was gonna say? I was just gonna say I do it for the kids, but I see what you're saying.
But that's the problem. We don't even want it to make it to our kids. We don't even want that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I give y'all some insight. You go to YouTube, search in Young Pharaoh, Christmas. I think it's called a Satanic something, but he give it the whole breakdown. Right. The crazy part about it is like when a black man get the knowledge and decode these pagan holidays, as they call them, you know what I'm saying, and decode them, that don't go viral as it should. You see what I'm saying? But right. it's like if we was taught wrong and didn't know that. So now when some scholars and some educators come through and they give us the real and enlighten us, nobody, you know what I'm saying, take that and run with it.
You know what I get? I get a lot of people that'll tell me, oh, this ain't our religion, this ain't that. But I don't get a lot of people that can explain to me, well, what is? What did we know prior to this? Before we came over here?
It's up there. It's a lot of stuff on there. It's we got what was Africans doing before slavery? What was Africans doing before you know what I'm saying? Before Christianity and all that. It's stuff up there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like right now, Brother Polite just did a spoke on with him and Sonetta TV. So I'm gonna suggest this. Everybody of color should subscribe to Sonetta TV, Sonetta Studios TV on YouTube. Everybody of color.
Right.
And then another thing they should do, Hidden Colors, Volume 1 through 5. I think every person of color should get.
I saw Volume 1.
You know what I'm saying? Because that alone would change your thought process in the gate. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of stuff that people didn't know, and it's coming from prominent scholars that traveled the world. And not only, what I love about Hidden Colors, not only is it telling you, it's showing you. It got all the artifacts and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that was my only thing, because I get a lot of people bashing Christianity, and I'm letting them know, like, it's okay to let us know what we know, but don't try to bash us and not teach us. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna bash us, you gotta follow up with the teachings too. You know?
Yeah, but at the same time, it's just like why communicate with somebody that's misleading you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or for Christianity, as they say, that was the oppressor. So why believe in something the oppressor did? The same way they say with Muslims. You know what I'm saying? If the Arab community, enslaved Africans, why would any black man want to be a Muslim? You see what I'm saying? Due to that fact, right. and that's still going on right now today. So, you know what I'm saying? But not only that, the kings of Africa, so it started in Africa. So it's not like everybody else just bought into the idea. You see what I'm saying? You getting free labor, or you were supposed to get some laborers to help you build communities. That's what it was about in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But they start, kidnapping the people and taking them against their will. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, now that people are enlightened, it's kind of like they want you to just do away with any religions and just go for a spirituality. You know what I'm saying? So right. It's like, so just like the Fulani, just say like the Fulani and the, who is that? Like the Fulani and the Mandinkas. You know what I'm saying? So them two tribes that was battling against each other, if the Fulani beat the Mandinkas, when the Portuguese or whoever would come over, to get laborers, they'll sell the ones that lost the battle. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's where it started at, and then from that point, now that they sending the money or trading the gold or the bread or whatever they was trading during the time, they was taking them people to their civilization and keeping them over there. Because you got to keep in mind, if I put you on a boat and take you to Portugal, how you going to get back? You see what I'm saying? So it's like somebody coming to pick you up, taking you from Vegas and taking you to LA, and you don't got a car. You see what I'm saying? And there's no buses or no other means for you to get back. So it's that type of situation. But, we'll close out on that, talk about it Tuesday. And, each one teach one. Who else we got in there? JD. Jay Dizzle,
what's going on, nigga?
I see you got them butters laid, fried, dyed, laid to the side.
Man, you did.
Hey, you did.
Hey, motherfucker asked me, say, JD, man, why you go on east side of town and get love? I said, nigga, I've been in the street since '83, nigga. You did come up under one of the notorious gangsters in the city, man.
Yeah.
On, man. You did, like, and then the young niggas, man, you talking about the young niggas, man, like, they wild. I said, for one, they like this because it ain't no structure, man. They ain't come up under that shit, man. They bypassed that, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, they listen to you, they listen to me because they know I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've been out here all my fucking life, man. Come on, man. Like,
hey, as a young colored man in America, what do you feel about Dwayne Wade calling his son a girl? Addressing his son as she.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I feel like if a kid, first off, if the kid 12 or 13 years old, I noticed, like, I've been seeing people speak on the situation, but what I'm also noticing is nobody is paying attention that the sister was highly intelligent, which is the kid's mother. You know what I'm saying? She had a whole lot of degrees, and I think she went crazy, as they stand. So I don't know if she had a mental breakdown or something like that. So I feel like the kid, by him not being, because Dwayne had got custody of his kids when she had her nervous breakdown or whatever. So I feel like the kid is acting out what he remember seeing and doing when he was around his mother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I noticed out of every interview, nobody spoke on that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody spoke on that. So, and I think Dwayne just going through what he going through in the backlash from people and comments and all that, to where he probably ain't even thought that, man, I got custody of my kids. He ain't seen his mama. He ain't around his mama, and he acting out. Cause where he gonna act out to want to be a lady from? If you see what I'm saying, if he only knew his daddy and his mama in the household and they was married. She college educated, she got a bunch of degrees, then she went crazy. So they did their little battle or whatever for custody, and he with his daddy. So now if you a superstar basketball player, you would think the kid would want to be a basketball player like his daddy. You see what I'm saying? But instead, he missing the comfort and the warmth from his mother, what he probably did get the shower and the love from his mother, and he acting that out. And probably the kid ain't even mentioning that. You know what I'm saying? But then you got Gabrielle Union over there. I feel like they should set the kid down and say, hey, man, you 12 and 13 years old. You don't know what you want to be right now. Like, that's not, you know what I'm saying? And what's making you want to say you want to be like a girl when you born a boy? It's no such thing as you was born that way. That's a lie. You know what I'm saying? That's just like you born. That's like being born. And if you born and taught 8 different languages, throughout your life, you're going to be speaking 8 different languages. You see what I'm saying? You know what you taught. So, me as a colored man, you know what I'm saying, in America, I would never teach my child that. I would never. I got to get to the bottom of it. I know it started the TV. They speaking and saying this in our foods. A lot of people disagreeing that that certain stuff is put in the foods. But for more knowledge and education, if y'all go to Sonetta TV, Sonetta Studios TV on YouTube, Brother Polite just did a whole breakdown, from psychology to, what I'm saying, he did a whole breakdown, as far as the foods being injected with certain things. I think he called it BPA or something like that. It changes the hormones. And then I remember that other brother, I can't think of his name, but if you put in Google or YouTube gay frogs, this black man is going to pop up. He was like a whistleblower, saying like how Big Pharma had wanted him to use some solution or saline to put it into corn and put it into the foods. And as they put that in there, they seen that the male frog start, looking at another male frog as a woman. You see what I'm saying? So this is facts. This was on like ABC News. This is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? So Google gay frogs or go on YouTube and put gay frogs, and the brother is going to pop up. He a black scientist. And hopefully they ain't killed them, you know what I'm saying? Because that's usually what happened when they turn into whistleblowers. But he said he had refused to do that because he knew if he gave them solution that they would put it in our communities. You see what I'm saying? Right. So, they figured they can just give him some money. And now you got to look at it. Everybody all of a sudden bipolar and schizophrenic. We never heard of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, everybody bipolar, everybody ADD. You see what I'm saying? And when you hear the brother, Dr. Umar Johnson, he breaks it down. And I know he caught backlash because he had got like 700,000 or something to build a school throughout Philly somewhere. But I think he needed like more than that. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't get it. So, you know what I'm saying? So people was feeling like he was scamming them, but which wasn't the truth. Now he got something even better. And I just saw him on the Breakfast Club. So y'all can go to the Breakfast Club interview with Dr. Umar Johnson. And I'm just referencing, you know what I'm saying? So you can get the exact terminologies of what they were speaking on and what he was speaking on. And like he's saying, that's just one school. We need thousands of them type of schools, but just we got to do the research. Everybody just want to go broke for one day. You know, the brother Young Pharaoh, he's speaking on YouTube about satanic holiday, pagan holidays, which is Christmas and what the tree represents, and just a whole breakdown. And he's inside of a mall. He going to mall and he interviewing people, and he got a booklet. You know what I'm saying? And he asking them what they think about Christmas and all this and that. And when he broke it down to them and showed people, I don't care what ethnicity you was, once he showed them the pamphlet, they was through with it right then and there. They was like, you know, because a lot of people was like, man, well, we know if we from the projects, we ain't had no chimney. So wasn't no fat white man crawling down no chimney, putting under none of the tree. So the whole thing to me is, why lie to the kids, man? You know what I'm saying? We already been lied to. Our generation's been lied to. So we don't want to keep that generational curse of lies from the oppressors, because we basically oppressing ourselves by doing that.
Right.
So off this one, I end off Talk About It Tuesday. I get back at y'all Friday with favorite flow Friday. So anybody got them flows? I know you got some flows. Check back in with me Friday, and salute. We'll do it that way.
Hey, documentary coming out, man. I need you in that too. You already know.
Keep me posted.
I got you, G, on the real.
All right.
All right,